Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, we want this guy. This guy's goated too. Is he like a corner? What the fuck? Ooh, 67 speed. You suck, but we'll catch you a little bit. Alright, we should be jumping a bunch of people. Cool. Louisville. This is a great spec catch guy. .97 speed, 91 excel. Oh, we're gonna sweep in there and steal this one too. This guy's goated too, by the way. Alright, Louisville, be prepared to get your asses kicked.
Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faurot Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Back to pass, it's good. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly complete. He's still out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wheeler. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Cardinals are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's long. They'll rip off 8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Broke his arm.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
We were talking to both coaches this week, and we asked them who does that play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. He got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Casey. Well, he makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll go to the fullback. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Pass to 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got some room in to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri!
Let's go.
Small sample size, and we got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got screaming playmakers all over the field.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stone.
Fuck.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Rico.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hood. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Or did he find a hole in the defense? The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Let's go.
This offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Creates a little space. How about that alert play for the defense to scoop it up?
Let's go.
Get him down after a solid return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got some room, headed to the goal.
Let's go.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Come on, Louisville.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Gets it out quickly. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. And that defense gets to him.
That's funny.
He goes at the 9.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, this offensive line has to step up.
The team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The offense ready to go on the field. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Casey. Throws to the wideout.
Terrible throw.
It's incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Working that left side now. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead.
Yes, sir.
That was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Missouri! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big thing. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line.
Oh, shit.
And there he goes. He'll take it to the house.
All right, okay.
Cardinal. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Casey. Now rolling to the left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in.
And that is just an awesome job in pass pro there on third down, giving the quarterback an opportunity to scan the field and step into his throw.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense really this year. The start of the season this guy has had. Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They
got a lot of running room.
He's a tight end. No way.
He's at the end.
What the fuck?
Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. You can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from...
Fucking everybody's on fire.
Scanning the field, it's Casey. The sweet feet buy a little time. Zings it complete to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. The Tigers get it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first half.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot.
Come on.
But couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw.
No.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They were really starting to put a drive together after a couple of completions. Now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. It's complete.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right
That's
back.
insane that they give them that.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
It's insane.
Throw, it's Hood. Fires left. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Oh my
We've
God.
made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On second down, he's looking downfield. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and he's got a first down. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. He wants to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They're looking at a third down. He's short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Cameron Keys.
This is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Cameron Keys is goated.
He's going to pass. Now
Oh shit.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative, or you're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looking for a man. It's Hood. Let's it fly.
No.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Louisville's coming back to fuck me up.
Nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the hell will happen.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for it all. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Trying to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Casey. Pocket starts to collapse. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. On the move. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Pressure coming. Looking to buy time. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to throw on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll take another shot here.
No!
His hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he missed it. No good. After the miss.
No, we're throwing.
Could be worse. They're still up by 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Hood. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's short. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, time to take a shot. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that play is going to just ignite this offense. You got to take a shot. You want to be aggressive. What an individual effort here by the receiver hauling in that catch.
The throw. Touchdown, Missouri! And the stomping has commenced.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Steps away. Got it behind the line. It's Tompkins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Casey. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25, he's got room. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Coming after it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Getting some heat. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat.
No!
And he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tiger! And the punishment has been extended.
You're not going to get the Heisman, brother. Relax.
This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense is disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make it.
Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows
what a catch. Holy shit.
Isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. Flips it out to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Let's go.
We'll bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now
he's loose. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down.
That was fucking the shit.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the rim. He'll take a shot.
Oh.
It down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This offense has a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to get to it. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Missouri trying to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete.
No!
And the defense rises to the occasion. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He'll try to do it himself. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, we just started torching these guys, low-key.
It's Cantrell. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. They'll throw it on first down. They're working that left side. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end.
No way!
First down on the play. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Back to throw, it's Casey. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snatches it on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great change you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 23 to Akron. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Got his man on the outside. And stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quickly complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for a block. It's short. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Casey. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, what a move to get room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Going up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. Got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. He wants it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. 3rd and goal coming up here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Throws for the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Line getting set on 2nd down.
I was just trying to feed Tavares Casey's ego for a minute, though. I'm not going to lie.
He's taking the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how
Come on.
they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Good, solid tackle. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. they won the game today, that's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into
Well, we torched those motherfuckers, by the way. All right, let's roll Illinois too. Fuck them. We went down to number 3 though. Hold on. That's crazy. All right, let's roll these fucking clowns real quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Missouri Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now they're going to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Looking to scramble. Trying to get rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
Let's go.
This is not a club defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play.
And that pass picked off. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought,
good shit.
Don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Man, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Brian, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Faulkner.
Dumbass.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to pass it. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back to 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You've got to go out and try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Cantrell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. To the air, it's Casey. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mighty Illini.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Tompkins. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I'm cooking. Not really.
First down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
You fucking can't catch, bro.
I think he wanted to run security. Now facing a 3rd and
Better catch this one, you fucking pussy.
The snap sets up the throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
You guys are ass.
Sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cantrell. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Fires and picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it, feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Missouri! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they? And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on second and long from the 6. The play-action fake. Looking to scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands
Whew, we're doing good.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Bro, can we like...
And the returner will be knocked down. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finds his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two. Going for it all. And
no!
On the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grab near the marker. It's Collins. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
No, you suck.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, just gashed them all by himself.
And you think quarterback runs sometime, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Working the middle, it's complete. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. The ball pops out. Bounce.
No way.
Stopping just short of the first down, but it will be second.
Dude, we fucked him up.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Hits him in stride at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. They do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Faulkner. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They've already already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. He wants to throw it again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
You're a fucking...
And the ball comes to rest right there.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle. I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving away from pressure. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Pressure coming. He fires it out to the right. Catch inside the 25. They finally make the stop, but that will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll try to pop the draw. They
Yes, man.
finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. He finds his man. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Now on first down after that completion. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They'll run the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Casey. He makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Tompkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver are just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, Missouri! And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now.
All right, time to put the backup in.
This offseason, David, they've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big high volleys up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Got the back over the middle. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water at some point.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll come out throwing on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Cuber. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little. And he's all bottled up, and now it's one.
Bro's got a fumbling problem.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
You're getting the fuck out, bro. Sorry, Sweet gets a chance to play, bitch. You don't even get to do holding right now. Fumbling ass bitch.
Play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Fuck him.
First down here for the offense. Going to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Getting some heat. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety. They'll kick it away from their own 20. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just
makes the catch down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Illini.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, they try to fake left and go bootleg right. Really nothing happening on that one. That doesn't mean they have to shelve that play, though. There's some window dressing you can add to that. Maybe get a tight end out in the flat. Maybe a receiver working an out-breaking route for you on the boundary. Give the quarterback somewhere to go with it if the defense is expecting him to keep the football running.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Starts to scramble to the left. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Skips away from pressure. He'll let it go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Snags it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Good shit.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They keep attacking through the air. Got a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground from 41. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got his man quickly. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could
Dude.
You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the returner goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Murphy. It's complete to the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Running back goes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Fights his way ahead, they get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Defense has to be frustrated. Defense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Made a defender miss. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. What a snag by the defense. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has a second down play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete. And they
No!
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Put towards Achilles. Fuck.
Throw on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on the football field. A top 5 rivalry, and it's gone finally. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Wide open, he makes the catch. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle. And they
Let's go, sweet.
Touchdown.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football all the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football game. It's your job to stop it and then just add stats to the stat.
You know what's great about rivalry games?